something that a lot of people don't like talking about whenever it comes to Twitch. The money aspect.
I love money.
Yeah. So, there's so many people out there that use the term sellout, right? So, how do you make money with live streaming? We might as well talk about it because this is the type of thing that you're not going to be able to find on Google without, there being super inflated numbers and stuff like that. People showing off, wagging their junk around, saying, "Oh, check me out." So, first off, you don't have to be afraid to make money on this platform. You don't have to be afraid of people being like, "Oh, hey, wow, you're just playing a game so you can make money." It's like, yeah, that's the entire point of the website. So, don't be afraid. Don't let people get you down because of the fact that you're making money doing something like playing a video game or making music or doing something that you love doing, okay? That is something that has happened to me a lot. And I just laugh at it because I'm just like, I just made $5 because somebody wanted to hear Goldman from what is that? The Typing of the Dead saying, "This is the final battle." It's like that's the type of thing you can make your live stream as fun or as crazy or as chill or whatever you want to. And the cool thing is that Twitch and a lot of other platforms as well have built-in ways for you to make a living. They have the sub button, they have bits, they have ad revenue. And don't worry about ad revenue, that's not what we're going to be talking about.
2 cents in the Snickers bar.
Oh yeah. But yeah, and they have so many ways, and there are a lot of ways that you can monetize your content and make it fun. For example, and I'm not ashamed of this, I have for let's say a 1500-bit cheer, I have a GIF of Wario screaming. Going, yeah, basically, right? People are willing to pay for that because of the fact that I react to it and it drives me nuts. It is literally like ear piercing, right? I also have for a 1000-bit cheer, I have a snippet of Brain Power by Noma that plays. And I have to stop what I'm doing and play along to it no matter what. If I'm drinking water, that gets very awkward. If I'm stretching, that gets even more awkward. So you make it to where it's fun for people to support you. You don't have to have something there, of course, because you don't want to create an expectation of somebody to give you money. Because you want to have a good time doing it. Don't create expectation, create a want. And that is that's the line that you have to figure out what is right for you. Because you don't want to make oh, this is really funny, I'm only going to make it to where if somebody gives me $100, then we're going to hear it. No, nobody's going to do that, you see. You have to find that line of, that's funny, that's worth me paying some money for. You know what I'm saying? It's just like any other entertainment thing. People go to watch movies because it's entertaining. People watch your stream because you're entertaining to them. And whatever you do, whether it be Mimi or whatever, it's your thing. And you get to have a lot of fun. There's a buddy of mine, his name is Homet. He goes by Homet Smash on YouTube and Twitch. He has this thing he does called a stream sing out, okay? And people, well now, because of the fact that he was using in stream currency and stuff like that, he's made it to where it's worth 500 bits for him to do a stream sing out. Ever since he's changed that, oh my God, he's making bank from it because people are willing to pay for it. They are willing to watch him sing about God knows what's on the screen anytime they want to, But before he was doing it for free, and people were abusing that system because it was free, it was cheap. It was cheap to make him do something that drove him crazy at certain times, Make it worthwhile for people to support you, and they will, because you're not forcing them. You're not sitting there I'm sorry, I'm taking a while on this one. This is very important. You're not sitting there going, I'm not playing a single song until you guys give me $100. I'm waiting, chat. Oh, that's fine. Okay, keep it going. It's just that's so terrible. But if you don't have an expectation, song suggestions are free on my channel. Now, we used to do it for, $5 or whatever. Now they're free, and people just, for some reason, they continue supporting even though it's completely free. And it's really, really cool because there's no expectation, there's a want. But do y'all have any more stuff to add on that?
So I think Jared kind of hinted at it, but one thing is don't be scared to change your monetization as you go. Jared started out, what was it? It was $5 song request.
It was free,
and then
2, 5, 8 free.
Right.
That doesn't, yeah.
Yeah. And you know, evolve as your community changes, and don't be scared to try it. And you know, okay, I'm gonna have a 1,000 bit alert, and nobody takes you up on it in a month. Okay, so let's reevaluate and try something else. Like, nothing happens if you do that. And you know, kind of like Jared said, well, what is the saying? Never do for free what you can get paid for, or something like that?
Yeah.
You know, don't be scared to get paid. You're not selling out. You know, everybody's got to eat, man. Everybody's got to eat, and you're not, especially you know. The way most streamers do it, it's optional, right? Most streamers have it. You can watch the stream for free. Everything is basically for free. You're just basically putting food on their table if you like. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
That's a fantastic segue, by the way, because I was going to say that the fact that the content is free, it means that when you do introduce paid stuff, people put money towards, there's, again, that's an obligation. It's a good comparison with watching a film, is that you pay money, entertainment. With YouTube, with Twitch, it's for free entertainment, but then there's paid options when you're directed towards the person who created that. So then the people who actually pay money towards you are doing so because they really like your stuff and they want to support you in some way. So you're kind of creating this really interesting, really beneficial cycle where the people who want to show more than just like showing up and appreciating free content, which is a perfectly okay thing to do. You can do that, that's fine. But if they want to show more, they have a perfect perfect avenue with which to do so, and they can put some money down to subscribe, they can do the 1,000-bit donation to get Jared to do something weird, they can do whatever they want, they can add on to their free experience, and if you give them the opportunity to do that, and they really like your content, they're probably going to do it. So again, you shouldn't feel bad about that as well, because you're giving them an opportunity to show more than like the base level of support. You're giving them like somewhere else to go. Although I guess that maybe is an obsession. They just say, I'm your biggest fan, I'm going to spend loads of money on you, but that's a different thing. I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Yeah, that's 102.
Yeah.
Next class, don't worry, we'll come back. And so just enjoy what you're doing, and if you get to the point where, hey, you can make money for Twitch, I'll let you know when I get there. But if you get to that point, you know, don't feel bad about it, because it happens to everybody at some point. That free content has some paid options, and people will take you up on that because it's an option they want to take up.
It's like good DLC.
Right. That's still a thing.
I honestly don't really have much to talk about on this subject because this all kind of ties into the whole getting bogged down by numbers kind of thing. Because I mean, us up here, I mean, we're very privileged and you know that we get to make some money. Some people don't. You know, some people have a really hard time even just like making $5 a month with Twitch. And I think it's important to remember that like, I mean, that scale, you know, is always changing based on what you're comparing yourself to. And if you're kind of just like, you're watching these huge streamers like Moon or whatever, and they're just getting these ridiculous donations, and you start comparing yourself to that, it's like, what are you doing? It's not gonna make you happy at all. The best thing you can always do, even like your peers, and that's the worst, because when you see a peer who's like your size and they're making more money, you're just like, wow, what an unjust world we live in. No, it's different, man. I think the best thing you can always do is just compare yourself to yourself. Like, compare yourself to, you know, like who you are, you know, who you were yesterday, like who you were a month ago, instead of where somebody else is today on their completely different path or completely different road, you know, whatever. It's not healthy.